Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Yeah, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
Back in hour number 2 of OTB. I heard when I missed Friday that you were out there biting people's feet.
Oh, yeah, we're biting feet.
Yeah, there was the new saying that he was talking about.
Oh, yeah. He said people are biting themselves in the feet.
Miami bit themselves in the foot.
They bit themselves in the foot.
Bit themselves in the foot. Well, it's a combination of shot themselves in the foot or bit themselves in the ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know.
I've started keeping track of all these.
Well, you need to.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if that didn't become just a day-to-day saying.
Most of them do become a day-to-day saying. Yeah, Miami almost bit themselves in the foot. But
I told y'all, Dan Campbell's biting people's knees. We're biting feet.
Yep.
Biting kneecaps.
Yeah, that's on me, guys. Sorry.
I'm just asking. No,
y'all. I had to, we had to speak for three straight hours. You might mess something up.
Do you need a sensitivity fine right now?
Ooh.
That's a good point.
Golly.
That's on me.
I'm just asking the question, my guy.
Watch the tape.
Sheesh.
No, I've never I've never claimed anybody that I'm not going to mispronounce words. Certainly. Names. Certainly.
Husan.
Just did that with Husan.
Oh, you just did it.
You just did it. Husan.
Ark Manning and Husan.
See, you got to stop with the Ark because
he's playing well now.
Well, that and at Media Day next year, I'm going to call him Ark. And he's like, what? I'm like,
then I'm going to keep it up then.
Sorry. I've got this co-host.
I think Ark's kind of cool.
That it's not bad, but it's not his name.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good story.
Did y'all hear this? Man? He said no is a pretty good story. Oh, all right.
You're on one today.
He is.
You are on one today.
today.
I'm sorry.
No, I love it.
All right, so other quarterbacks still in the portal. Just real quick, if you don't get one of the two guys we've talked about, Dylan Raiola is the only other guy. Beau Pribula.
Wasn't
Ethan
he visiting
Grunkenmeyer?
Yeah, but I think he's going to Virginia Tech.
I mean, yeah, he's a Penn State guy, so I think he hasn't committed, but
same with Raiola. Everybody's thinking Oregon for Raiola, but
and also get you a producer that when I say Ethan Grunkenmeyer, she knows that he's going to Virginia Tech. That's well done. Good job.
What did Beau Pribula do to people? Like, wasn't he pretty highly thought of?
I mean, he was at Washington, and they were like, "Hey, bud, actually, we're bringing DeMond Williams back. You can get out of here."
Like, I felt like he was been pretty good. I mean, certainly, to still be left out there, there's kids signing all over the place you've never even heard of, right?
I think it's a good point. I know he's got some injury stuff. He had some times in Missouri. Yeah. He certainly had some times in Missouri that will make you say he could be a starting quarterback. If we're going the route, if we're trying to find arms, if we're trying to find guys for depth, because, again, like, you have to have two. And I do think, and this isn't a joke, like, I think Emil Picarella is a really good preferred walk-on. If he had to be your three, that's not like this doomsday situation. He had scholarship offer, so it's a scholarship quarterback. Just didn't take one here at LSU. But if you're looking for other guys, if you don't feel that way, like Eli Holstein's still out there from Zachary. A lot of ups and downs in college. The highs were really high with Pitt. The lows were really low. Could be maybe something you look into.
It depends if you starter or depth piece, right? Like if you want
he ain't a starter.
No, I mean if you want Landon Clark to be your starter, like your options are open. Like, there's this kid I've been talking about, Austin Novosad from Oregon. He was really good at the Manning Passing Academy over the summer. His problem is that he lost the starting quarterback job to Dante Moore, who a lot of people view as one of the best quarterbacks in the country. But, I mean, Austin Novosad, he's been in a good offensive system at Oregon. He was really good at the Manning Passing Academy. He just hasn't played. But is that a guy you can bring in for depth?
That's an interesting point. So is he a guy that Dante Moore beat out in preseason?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So this other guy was the projected starter.
And I mean, they went to the all the way through spring, and then fall camp, they announced Dante Moore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't really know the story of how Dante Moore kind of like blew onto the scene. Now, certainly we didn't watch a ton of Oregon. I think we talked about that last week. Didn't watch a ton of Oregon. Certainly wasn't that impressive this past weekend, but I know he's been impressive all year and thought of as a potential first rounder. So didn't look ready for the NFL to me. A little sloppy with his ball handles. Ball security, just kind of a sloppy game. Talent certainly shines through. Can't overlook talent at certain points. Did not look NFL ready to me, though. So, of course, going against a really good team. But, yeah, that's an interesting option. I didn't realize that Dante had won the starting job over somebody. So that's an intriguing name to me.
One of the jokes in the in the press box after Dante played so bad against Indiana said, well, Oregon's got the quarterback for next year. I was like, well, they go, he's got to come back. After that performance, like, he can't go to the NFL. It's like, oh, that's not really how it works.
Yeah.
I appreciate the joke, though, but
right.
If it's a bad quarterback draft class, which this one looks like it's going to be.
Which is such a weird thing to me. Like, if the point of – because I hear people say, well, it's a bad draft class, young guys should come out now. Just because of the draft class. Well, to me, you shouldn't go to the NFL based on a draft class because your money's not really, you're getting paid in college now. Your money's not really made until a second contract or marketing deals. Mm-hmm. You don't have like these huge deals like you used to have, like a Sam Bradford type, 50 guaranteed for going number one overall or whatever. You should go when you're ready to play in the NFL. Yeah, because you get one shot at it.
I agree.
So you shouldn't go when you're not ready. So to me, Dante Moore should come back to college. You're going to make $4 or $5 million to come back to college, and you're clearly not ready to play in the NFL. You get one shot at it. The Jets have the number 2 pick in the NFL draft. Don't go to the Jets. Don't take that chance. Now they'll have the number 2 pick or one next year as well. So it might happen anyway. But like this is a situation where if you can look in the mirror as a quarterback and say, all right, I think based on the draft class, I'm probably going to go in the first round. Like conventional wisdom, conventional knowledge, I always said, and Nick Saban used to say it back in the day, if you're a first or second rounder and a junior, I'm going to tell you to go to the NFL. But that was like back in the day when the contracts were insane for rookies, right? And you weren't getting paid in college. Like these guys are actually getting paid. So I think it's a real conversation to sit back, look in the mirror and say, am I ready to go to that next level?
Yeah.
Based on what I saw and what everybody else saw, the answer is no.
Yeah.
Is the talent there? Can he? Yeah, hell yeah. Like he's definitely got the talent to do it. But I doubt he will. I don't think anybody's got that many solid people like in their corner to say, no, I think you should stay in college one more year instead of going to be potentially the second overall pick. But I think you should go to the draft when you're ready, not when the draft class dictates it. Because look, I mean,
but unfortunately, we know that there's people that get in every player's ear, agents and other people around, like, hey man, like you might not get this opportunity. This class is a little bit down. They think about the 4-year period, the 5-year period, and not maybe a 10, 15-year period.
Certainly,
like they're thinking about now, and.
There's so many examples, especially recent examples of quarterbacks in the first round just ruining their career. And a lot with the Jets. Mm-hmm. Zach Wilson.
I mean, Sam Darnold got lucky that he got another opportunity.
So lucky, right? And you could say that he was NFL ready coming out. I don't think Dante's.
I mean, he was young. He was super young, but yeah.
Anyway, I think that's just an interesting conversation to have. Like, if like this day and age, if you are a projected first round quarterback, but you're not necessarily, you're young, you got an extra year of eligibility, how does the NIL world impact that decision? If you can truly say, are you ready to roll? I don't know. I think it would play a big deciding factor. Anywho.
One of the other things to pay attention to real quick in the portal for LSU, some of the offensive linemen from LSU that played here a year ago, they are in the portal, but they haven't picked a new destination. How can you find a way to get some of those pieces back as well? Now, I know some have. I know some have found, new homes in Tennessee and Texas A&M and Ole Miss. I know that. But if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, DJ Chester, Paul Mubinga, both still without a destination, right?
Yeah, and I actually thought Paul Mubinga was pretty good at the beginning of the year before that injury. And, yeah, he isn't. As of right now, he is not signed with anyone.
I know you need a quarterback, but, man, and we've talked about it in length, in detail. You got to have some Jimmys and Joes up there. And that's not to say, I think this system right now can hide an okay offensive line. Ole Miss didn't have a great offensive line. But I think the scheme does a nice job of protecting those guys. But I'm not trying to be funny, but you got to have enough up there to play the game. You got to have some depth pieces as well. So talent, yes. Mm-hmm. But you got to get some guys. You got to get some pieces. You got to get too deep. And it's not the same have 15 offensive linemen like you once did, but you got to have 9 or 10. Mm-hmm. I would say you have to at least have your 5 starters, a swing tackle, a swing guard, and then a guy that can play center in both guard positions.
For sure. Yeah, you got to have a lot of those swing positions. You got to go, and especially in college, they got to be versatile. These are young kids. These are young athletes, still learning how to play the offensive line position at a high level. They got to be able to play multiple different spots. And with the way the offensive line class roster is shaping up for 2026, they better be versatile, right? You got to be. So here's the thing with how the portal's going now. Now we're not talking in panic mode here, but at the line position at least. But with every day that more offensive linemen don't get signed, and for every day that a quarterback doesn't get signed, the price tag goes up, right? If you're representing these kids, these players, the price tag goes up every single day that LSU doesn't sign somebody. Now, it might be a semi-insignificant amount, but those days turn into weeks, right? And so when does that, maybe not panic, again, that's not the right word. When does that urgency pick up? When does that sense of urgency go to be like, all right, well, what was a $400,000 player, now it's $550,000.
Yeah. Because
we have to have somebody, and they kind of got us backed into a corner. For a quarterback, what was a $3.5-4 million guy is a $5 million guy now. What that urgency is a scary thing, and we've never been in that in college football, so it's a crazy time right now. Trying to figure out the timing of all this. When do you, as a fan base, when do you start getting a little bit uneasy? I think for quarterback, people have been there for about a week now, of feeling a little bit uneasy. That sense of urgency, offensive line probably starting to pick up a little bit, but I think it's important that you start heavily recruiting the guys that are already here at LSU. So, Alondra, you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Offensive line.
Get over here!
Quarterbacks.
Get over here!
Venezuelan president.
Get over here!
Do what it takes.
I'll leave y'all for one day.
You're welcome.
One day. All right, we'll take a break.
What? Dude, what's wrong?
I'm just you. Just you. We'll take a break. More OTB on the other side.
Off the bench.
All right, if you're looking for a bank that has a personal feel to it, again, that is First American Bank and Trust, a community bank serving Southeast Louisiana for over 110 years. They treat you like a neighbor, not just an account number, with products that fit your life: checking, saving, mortgages, personal and business loans, and of course, free mobile banking so you can manage your money on the go. With local decision making and people who live right here in the community, banking is easy, personal, and convenient. You can visit FABT.com. Again, that is FABT.com to open an account online. It is quick, it is secure, and it is built around you.
Yeah, that's right. So in Louisiana, they still believe in doing business the right way. So that's knowing your banker personally, getting straight answers, working with people who actually care about your success. That's exactly what you'll find right there at First American Bank and Trust. So like when you call them, no phone trees, no out-of-state decisions, just honest banking built on trust. That's First American Bank and Trust. Local people, local decisions, real banking, FAB.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Hey girl, is he everything you wanted in me? You know I gave you the world. You had me in the palm of your hand. So why your love went away? I just can't seem to understand. Thought it was me and you, baby. Me and you until the end, but I guess I was wrong. Don't wanna think about it, don't wanna talk about it. I'm just so sick about it. Can't believe it's ending this way. Just so confused about it.
All right, welcome back in OTB. I want to remind you about our friends over at Russell Pool Company, russellpools.com. Russellpools.com is the website. We talk about it all the time. If you have been thinking about your dream pool for a long time, building it in your brain, drawing it out, putting pen to paper, and you want exactly this, they're going to give you exactly what you want. But if you are still deciding between a couple of choices, I always encourage you to go check out the gallery of work they have right there on the homepage. You'll be blown away, and you'll probably find something like, hey, I want to add actually this, this, and this from these three pools that y'all have done. And you can do it because they want to make sure your dream is your dream pool in your space there. So again, you can go find financing options. You can find a gallery of work. It is truly from the very beginning, during the construction, after the construction. They can maintenance your pool as well. Go to russellpools.com, russellpools.com. All right. One of the things that we talk about often here on this show is just how good the NFL has been this year. And it continued to show out over the weekend in the NFL playoffs. Now, outside of my Bush League Bolts throwing an absolute offensive stinker last night because the defense played really well, a couple of turnovers, but it's been really good. The Packers-Bears was incredible. The Panthers-Rams was a really good game. 49ers and Eagles was an incredible game. I mean, the NFL continues to show out this year. Maybe one of the best contested NFL seasons that I can remember. We are sitting here, and we got one more game tonight in the first round, and still I don't think any of us feel like great about who's going to go win it because everybody is just finding a way to be competitive, it feels like, in every one of these games.
Yeah, the NFL, we talked a lot about this Friday.
Bills, Jaguars, I forgot about that.
How incredible, the entire season's been, especially when we're talking about the primetime games, the Sunday nights, Monday nights, Thursday nights, even some of the random, Friday or Saturday games have been just really fantastic all season long. And that certainly rang true in the first weekend of the NFL playoffs. Certainly we got one more game tonight. But they've been fantastic games, except last night would be the only one that you would describe as kind of a clunker. But the rest of them, fantastic. My God, Saturday night, the Bears and Packers game was incredible. Packers dominating the game. All game until the end. I think they were up by 18 points at one point. Caleb Williams just makes superhuman plays. Was on the TV right now. They got it up. The Packers find a way to blow the game at the end. Jordan Love played great. They were, I think, 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards. Mm-hmm. They had some drops. He played a fantastic game. But the Packers finished the season, I think, 4 straight losses. Then they lose first round of the playoffs. I heard an incredible stat. So, of course, the oldest rivalry in the NFL, Bears versus the Packers. Ben Johnson, at his opener press conference when he took the job last offseason, saying he's looking forward to beating Matt LaFleur twice in a season.
That he did.
So he did that this past week. But I think the Bears and the Packers have played 3 times in the last 5 weeks, 5 games. Bears winning 2 of those. So they played a total of around 185 minutes because I think the second game they went into overtime. So 185 minutes of Bears versus Packers football in the last 5 games.
Yeah.
The Bears have been leading for 1 minute and 43. in that 105 games. How about that stat? If you're a Packers fan, if that doesn't make you want to throw up, I don't know what will. An absolutely just incredible stat, but that just goes to show you the Bears are one of these teams, like they still might be 1 year away from being who they think they're going to be, but they have the ultimate puncher's chance at any point. Like you got to put them down.
Yeah.
Like you got to step on their throat and twist. Like if you got them down, which the Packers did, they had opportunities to put the game away. If you don't put the Bears away, Caleb Williams got a shot. I mean, I would say probably the most talented quarterback in the NFL right now. Like watch that game, watch the plays he's made down the stretch of this season, and in that game, and try to tell me like somebody else that's making those plays. Like, yeah, he makes some boofs. He's got some oopsie plays here and there, and then they've gotten rid of those. But my God, they got a chance every single. If you don't put those guys away,
I would say yes. I would agree with everything you said. I would say the other guy that kind of gives me that feel is probably Josh Allen, but Josh Allen also has kind of some places like
Josh Allen does that for sure, and like a different way. I feel like Caleb, he could throw it running backwards like 80 yards across the field. Like
it's not the same. It's not the same.
Like
I agree with you there.
Like Josh Allen's always like, if you got the ball in Josh Allen's hand, like he could run over people. You know he's going to like reach to get a first down, but like from throwing the football from anywhere, like it's insane. Like that.
But they're Rome Odunze in the fourth quarter. There's maybe 5 guys that can make that throw. Maybe
I wouldn't say there's 5.
I don't know. There's 2.
We've seen
like
Mahomes. We've seen Mahomes.
There's some people making those plays for sure. But like
Mahomes has made that. I mean, it's Mahomes and Caleb Williams maybe right now.
Yeah, Mahomes. I'll give you that for
might
sure.
Be it that are making that throw.
Mm-hmm.
It was incredible.
8 total comeback wins this season from Caleb Williams.
That's amazing.
That's why when they
Hell
were
of a
down,
that's a career.
They were down that much, and I was like, he's still in it. Because that's happened so many times with him this season.
Packers, man, they screwed that up.
I know.
They screwed both the losses to the Bears up.
Yeah,
they've been losing that exact game for over a decade now in the playoffs.
Shut them down all game. 3 fourth quarter touchdown drives, and that's it.
It's crazy, man. Heartbreaking to watch.
That's your Bears fan.
Good for the sports card collection, though.
For real. Can you imagine being a Bears fan?
Oh, dude, that
Can you
stadium.
imagine turning the game off and going to bed before it was over? If you were so mad?
I didn't stay up. I wasn't because I had been traveling.
Yeah.
I got like an hour sleep because we didn't get done with post game until 2 a.m. My flight was early, and Jackson comes in there. Joe, watch the end of the game. I was like, I'm trying to sleep. I was like, it was 21-3 at half. What do you mean? He goes, Bears won. I was like,
Bears
what?
won,
Yeah.
Bears won? So then, of course, I got to go watch the highlights, watch how it all went down. It's incredible.
Yeah, it was. And the crowd was electric. Like look, playoffs, Bears, Packers. During the Super Bowl one, we played a playoff game in Chicago. I think it was the divisional round. We played there. Place was electric. That place was fired up. And then they looked like ultra depressed for most of the game. Like sitting there, hands on their head. Caleb Williams is, not going, things aren't going well for him. Everybody looked absolutely depressed in that stadium. But all of a sudden, that place was rocking again. Windy City was turned.
Yeah.
It's all right, I said it. I'm 40.
Yeah, it felt like you were 40 when you said it.
No deal. I didn't.
The city was turned.
I didn't try to church it up. I embrace my 40ism.
So that was a home. Who was the other home dog?
The Panthers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Man.
But we took them plus 10.5.
They were never going to win that game by 10.5. I mean, I think we all said like 4 to 5 points, which, I mean, it wound up being 3. So right there with it.
When the Panthers scored, it wasn't that they left too much time. Maybe they did, but they turned into something they hadn't done all game defensively. I hate when teams do that.
Yeah.
Like they think they can't be as aggressive or they can't do the things that got them there, and they start
like,
hey, let's keep everything in front of us. I'm like, that's what gets you beat.
Yeah, we've shut them
Every
down all
time.
game playing this defense. Let's change it on the last
I hate
drive.
that, and it happens so often in sports.
The Jags were so close, too.
Yeah, that was great.
Jace. Oh, God.
Josh Allen's
I was watching
incredible.
the Panthers Rams, and I was watching the Panthers. And I was like, "Good for you guys!
Yeah.
y'all are playing good, man. I'm proud of y'all.
Right.
Good, because it's just one of those teams that doesn't look like they belong there. But I was
No,
like, good for
not
y'all.
at
Bryce
all.
Young, you look like a little kid out there. You just made a touchdown pass to go ahead with a minute left. Good for you. Hey,
Heck of a throwing third
question.
down.
So
Desperation
besides Myles Garrett, is Puka Nacua the best non-quarterback in the NFL.
He might be. I mean, I was looking at I got home a little bit late for that game. The interstate was closed on Saturday. Good Lord. Matthew Stafford 6 for 6. I was like, oh, he spread the ball around. All 6 were to Puka Nacua for a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then he had the rushing touchdown. I'm like, okay, this guy's
unbelievable. 10 catches, 111 yards, touchdown. But like, even the catches he makes, the plays he makes are just dominant plays, like big boying people, making incredible body control, hands. It's unbelievable. It got me thinking during the game. I was like, is he the best player in the NFL, non-quarterback, besides like a Myles Garrett type guy? Like that big of an impact on the field for your team? I couldn't think of one.
Offensively, for sure.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, it's incredible. Like, watch a full game of what he does, even in blocking too. Like what he does in the running game is impressive. He blocks. He'll come down to the box and lead up on a linebacker. He'll cut off a backside defensive end. Like he does literally everything.
Somebody put it in the chat, and that might be the only guy. Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns last night, 2 receiving. A
lot of that is like, my God, Kyle Shanahan. Like,
his injury history maybe takes him a little bit out of that conversation. But no, he's obviously special.
He's extremely special. But what Kyle Shanahan does with him,
and also like
is pretty.
What
incredible.
Shanahan does to get him involved when teams take away the run, but he still's like, we're not going to get away from our best player.
Yeah,
we're going to find a way to get him the football.
He ran a backside Texas route or an angle route as like the 4th read for that touchdown on 4th down, I believe.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never really seen that route concept before. Yeah. Like he cross-keyed from the right side to the left side. I think it was a flash play action fake too. Yeah. And it was like the 4th or 5th read. Yeah. Backside Texas route. I was like, that's
and it felt like he almost did it on his own. I don't know. Like he had the option to do it on his own. Not that it wasn't in the playbook, but
anyway, NFL, you are the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, they are.
I like you. And I love watching good quarterback play, and we got good quarterback play, except for your guy Justin Herbert yesterday, man. It caught up to him not having offensive line play all year long because he didn't get bad protection yesterday.
The first half he did. In the second half, it ended up breaking down. But in the first half, we were texting back and forth. It felt like he was just assuming because it's been so bad that he had this internal clock. And when it went off, he started to panic when it was actually a pretty good pocket. Yep. And then in the second half, it was just like you said it this morning, once they knew they had to pass it, oh, my God.
He's Justin Herbert, if he's not careful, he's going to start getting a big stigma attached to his name, and that's being a big if guy. 6 seasons in the NFL, 0 playoff wins so far. And the guy that they keep saying, well, if this happens, if that happens, if this happens, if that happens at some point. And he tried yesterday. You could tell he was trying to like be Josh Allen and do it with his feet. Yeah. He's just not that type of athlete. Yeah. You got to trust your pocket. Like he was seeing ghosts. He was stepping up into the rush. His pocket presence, footwork was not very good. And look, I think he's one of the best and most talented guys, but I think he tried to do too much yesterday.
Right tackle for the Chargers, ranked 39 out of 40 graded right tackles. The right guard for the Chargers, ranked 36 out of 37 ranked guards. The center for the Chargers, ranked the 41st center out of 41 graded centers. So, as Jackson, my son, put it last night, there's 9 backups better than him.
Yeah. Oof. Well, yeah, it's true.
And they had injuries.
But they blocked pretty good.
In the first half. The second half was bad. But
at the end of the game, it was bad because they were pinning their ears back. But I hate those PFF rankings on the broadcast. I think it's dumb. I know they're trying to. Why is it dumb? Yeah. Because who's grading them? The people grading them could be clowns.
I'll say this. I do know some of the people that work there, and they, at least from...
But why would you put their rank? Like, this is the broadcast to a game.
Chris Collingsworth is...
I get it. Focus. Yeah, I get it. It's the Mike... What's that guy's name? Scarborough or something?
I don't know.
But, like, they score 0-0.
I think it's just
two teams in the playoffs. Like, why are you showing that they're ranked 38 to 39? Like, get out of here.
Because they're bad.
Because they're trying to prop up there. Which I get. Their website has a lot of great tools on it. But the rankings, go flat kite.
I think it just shows you how bad the Chargers' offensive line is, though, in case you're wondering.
I'd like to rank the people that do the rankings.
And that's your free will to do so, bud.
You're ranked 12 of 12 PFF trash rankers.
Sick bird. Good chirp.
What's that mean?
What?
Huh? Sick bird?
Sick burn.
Sick burn.
Yeah, you were trying to burn them.
Got it.
A little zinger.
Oh, I got them. They felt it.
Sure, bud.
They're listening. Be better.
Who do you like tonight?
Steelers, bro.
No, not with your heart, with your head.
Well, what? They got DK Metcalf back.
Yeah.
I feel like in the last couple of weeks, the receivers are finally starting to understand and get a chemistry on how to play with Aaron.
Okay.
On what he sees. You always got to be expecting like hand signals. You always got to be on the same page with them from like, vertical peaks against high and against pressure to the way he calls and subtly does things here and there. I think they're finally starting to get that chemistry with him. And then you throw DK Metcalf. I mean, that's been the difference the last couple of weeks with their offense. Now they finally found it in the second half last week, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I think they got a fighter's chance, but man, that Texas defense. I mean,
really good.
I wouldn't want to play them certainly right now, but Riley Leonard did pretty good against them in his first start. That was his first start, right?
Yeah.
He did pretty good against that Houston Texans defense. So, are they the best defense we've ever seen in the NFL? No. So we'll see. I hope. I'm with my heart here.
Who's Huck going to root for tonight?
He doesn't know yet. It's a tough one for him because he's a Texans fan.
Yeah, but he wants Aaron Rodgers, I'm sure, to do well.
Yep. So this is going to be a tough one. I get a feeling he might go with the Texans. Just got that good old-fashioned feeling. But I can't wait to see that place will be rocking tonight. Hopefully it's real cold. Football weather.
On that note, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com, the website for Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. It is a fantastic resource for you. You can have a chat right there with a live agent on the homepage. You can check out cases they can handle for you in the courtroom. You can check out cases they've already handled, past client results in the courtroom, all right there at the homepage of getgordon.com. If you want to check out what the G Team is doing throughout the local communities in Louisiana, go find them on social media. At Get Gordon's always going to be the handle on all major social media. And if you want to pick up the phone and give them a call, remember, it is your area code followed by the 8s, 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. Be part of the G Team. We see the billboards. Saw a billboard of Gordon McKernan pumping some iron the other day. If you've been injured, whether it's car accident, truck accident, personal injury, workers' comp, wrongful death, offshore accident, whatever it is, right? Let them fight for you. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. They are here to help everybody in Louisiana get what you deserve. GetGordon.com.
I'm 2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around. You say that it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize.
All right, welcome back Off the Bench. You know what it's not too late for? It's not too late to feel amazing. It's not too late to look amazing, no matter what that age is. So if you're a little low energy, if you're not feeling like your younger self, well, go to Rejuvame, RejuvameMedical.com. 12 locations in Louisiana, even one in Mississippi. So if you're listening to us, you're hearing our voice right now, you're in Louisiana, you have a Rejuvame clinic next to you, somewhere near you, drivable. Just give them a call. Look them up, RejuvameMedical.com. Schedule a little consultation. Schedule a little blood work to go see just where your body is. And so we've all heard of hormone replacement. We've heard of peptides. We've heard of all these different things. And you might be like not wanting to dip your toe into it just because of whatever reason, whatever you hear. But this is at Rejuvenate Medical. They've been Louisiana's leader in hormone replacement therapy for over 10 years now. Everything medically monitored, medical professionals right there. Do everything under the microscope right there. Feel better, look better, be better, be your better self. Feel like that younger, youthful you. Rejuvenate Medical, rejuvenatemedical.com. It's not too late.
I would have the stat that you asked for pulled up, but the Wi-Fi is just a spinning button.
What was it that you asked for?
Just Buffalo's rush defense.
Rush defense.
So they've given up.
Well, they ranked
here we go.
7th in total defense.
All right,
For
so
the regular
what is
season.
Total defense, like yards?
yeah, total
Okay.
defense is yards per game. Yes. Buffalo's rush defense was really bad. They were, let's see, 32, 31, 30, 20, 28th. 28th in the NFL, giving up 136.2 yards per game.
Okay.
Yards per carry, they were 30th. The only teams worse were the Giants and the Bengals.
Okay.
They give up 5.1
All right.
a
Let
carry.
me give you a college stat to look at. It was a little test.
Okay.
How statistician stuff.
Okay.
Let's go to University of Arizona.
Okay.
What did their rush
They're hydrated.
offense rank in the conference?
All right. See, the thing is, the internet.
I know.
Rush
I just couldn't-
offense, you said?
Yeah.
In their conference?
Oh, I got it. Because Utah led their conference in rushing offense. Arizona was 12th in the Big 12, 152.4 yards per game.
How many teams are the Big 12?
16.
At what point do you change the name of the conference?
Well, the Big Ten's got 18.
I know.
So
Well, that's why I'm asking.
I think you just let it ride. Yeah, I mean, even when like the Big Ten, they had 11. That's why they had like the hidden 11 in their logo.
Is there hidden 18?
No. It's probably still the 11.
Let's try
Same logo, yeah.
They should try to sneak that in there.
Were you just trying to test us how fast we could find
I
that?
was, because
Yeah.
I literally was trying to find stats one time. I think it was like one of the first times you were out of the show, and I was like trying to find some different stats. I just couldn't find it.
On ESPN.
I couldn't find it on ESPN.
That's
It's
You
a
go
big-
to
big
where
website.
it says stats,
Yep. Yep.
and then you can pick what you want. Like you can pick by the conference, you can pick by team, you can pick offense, defense, special teams. Then you can go deeper and do rushing, total, passing.
Well, look, guys,
Oh, God.
I've only been a professional radio man for about 7 months now.
I know, it's okay. We'll get there.
We're getting there. Find our way. I don't even see the stats thing.
Oh, my
gosh.
God. LSU women's basketball, huge win over the weekend. Horns down against Texas, 70-65, a back-and-forth contest. Texas, their first loss of the year, number 2 team in the country. LSU, nice win at home, and the PMAC was rocking. I mean, you could even feel it on TV, and it's a great win for LSU, right? You lose 2 ranked games to start out SEC play. A lot of people questioning how good are they really, and one was at home, one was on the road. Look, they were in those games. They led in the fourth quarter of those games. They didn't close out those games. In this contest, they found a way. Now they had a bigger lead, and Texas outscored them in the fourth quarter, but they still were able to hang on, play well enough in the fourth quarter to get the victory there. Now 16-2 on the year. LSU number 12. Again, Texas number 2. LSU probably going to find their way right back in the top 10. And I always love catching up with Coach Mulkey because she talks about it. She said it before it even happened. She's like, we're going to lose games in the SEC this year. But it's how do we respond? How do we bounce back? Because, look, we are not going to have an easy slate. The SEC is stacked yet again, and it is. And you love the resiliency from this team to be able to lose those games, but now you go on the road against Georgia, you get a win, you come back home against Texas, and you get a win. Now they even up their SEC record at 2-2. And I heard
The
Texas coach Vic Schaefer talk about, kind of
he
complaining
was
that
going to
they
be
had
my
to
weekend
go.
loser.
They had to go to South Carolina and LSU in back-to-back weeks.
So?
Like
You play 30 games.
it's
You're
just
gonna
a
have
league. Like it
back-to-back.
just
Right.
happens like to be that way. LSU's already played. A ranked Kentucky, a ranked Vanderbilt, and a ranked Texas, and they're gonna play a ranked Oklahoma.
Yeah.
4 of their first 5 games are all against ranked teams. They got to go on the road to Vanderbilt. They got to go on the road to Oklahoma. Oklahoma's number 5 in the country. Now Kentucky and Vanderbilt are both top 10 teams in the country.
We've talked about it.
I really do like Vic a lot. I've known him for a long time. That was surprising to hear him complain like that.
He was going to be my weekend loser because that is like such a bad look and super soft energy that you take your first loss of the season and you start blaming it on the schedule. Like we've talked about it, the SEC, it's starting to be in men's too, but in women's basketball, it's very competitive.
Yeah.
You're in a competitive league. It just is what it is. Like you just pointed out, LSU has a tough schedule as well. So major soft energy, early weekend loser for me, Vic Schaefer.
Yeah, I didn't expect that from him. I don't know that I've ever heard him complain like that, and it is what it is. And again, like you don't hear Coach Mulkey complain about it. She'll highlight it, talk about what they have coming up, but certainly she understands what the league is. Again, I mean, even down the road, like you get a little bit of a relief because you got Florida, Arkansas, Alabama, but then it goes right back to at number 2 Texas, South Carolina, number 3 team in the country at home, a top 20 Ole Miss team, 3 out of 4 games. That's the SEC in women's basketball. It's just what it is.
So wait, later on in the season, LSU has Texas Tech and Texas and South Carolina back to back.
2 out of 3. Yeah, they go
Still though.
They go at Texas, at Auburn, South Carolina. So
Coach Kim Mulkey's gold suit looked awesome today.
She looked sick.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
she was fired up for that one. You could tell. Like atmospheres like that are and obviously the championships, but just atmospheres like that are why you bring in Kim Mulkey a couple of years ago.
Absolutely.
Like it was incredible.
Yep.
And it was kind of like that when not even to that extent when Matt and I were in school. Like the women's basketball team went to the Final Four every year we were in school. Like they were incredible. I mean, some of the best women's basketball players the last 30 years. And it was good environments and it was a lot of people, but this is at another level of that. I mean, it's
a zeitgeist.
we got to start taking all the recruits to the women's basketball.
Yeah, I mean,
Husan was there.
He was.
Yeah.
Husan was there. That's true.
So if he signs and Leavitt booked it after the
It's
men's
Coach
game,
Kim
I mean
Mulkey.
that's
Yep. BMAC loves LSU women's sports too. Gymnastics.
They do.
Basketball,
Great point.
my God. That place is rocking, and it is a fun place to be.
Yep. All right, we will step away. More OTB when we come back your way here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, it is always a great time to go for dose. If you're watching the NFL this weekend, hopefully you did it with a nice cold Dos Equis in hand. It is the perfect football watching beer. And look, it doesn't have to end. You still got another game tonight. You've got the Texans taking on the Steelers. So it might be a little chilly outside, but it's still a great time for a Dos Equis. So the website, incredible website. Matt tells you about it, dosequis.com. I mean, have your ID ready, though, just to go ahead and verify. But once you get there, you'll check out all the different flavors that they have, all the different types of beer that they're going to have with you. You can check out some recipes as well to mix your Dos Equis and what you can do with it. Go check them out. It is Dos Equis. Go for dose.
That's right. It's a great time. Playoffs a great time to have a nice cold Dos Equis. If you're going to choose to drink some beer, if you're going to do it, make sure you do it responsibly, but make sure you're doing it with the best dang beer around. That's Dos Equis. Go for dose.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
I mean, she's got a pretty decent catalog of bangers.
Absolutely.
I mean, underrated.
She was like the it girl.
Yeah. Still feels underrated, though.
something that came across the wire during the break. Oddsmakers are projecting Sam Leavitt to Miami.
Ooh.
Minus 150 to Miami.
That's not a Tiger emoji.
Plus
Not a big
110. Plus 110 to LSU. Now,
That's
like,
not bad.
yeah, no. Now we know that these are just kind of like made up. People just do whatever. But
Like
Where's
coaching.
Joe Brady in there? Where's he going?
Joe Brady is projected to go to Tennessee.
For sure.
He's up there.
Dylan Raiola is minus 500 to Oregon.
Yeah, they've been.
Lagway minus 500 to Ole Miss.
I thought he was committed.
He decommitted from Baylor Saturday.
That was quick.
They got Deuce Knight as well.
Deuce Knight's going to beat him out.
Well, maybe we should have gone after him. Or anybody.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
Landon
But it
Clark.
was illegal.
Landon Clark.
Yeah, we got Landon
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we
Eli.
signed a QB, Matt. What's
Crush
your
the
deal?
Camels. What?
What's your deal? We already got a QB.
What's your deal, guy? Oh, man.
mean, 6 more
trophy
days.
fish, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's this guy's deal.
The Trinidad Chambliss stuff, we can talk about it coming up. We got weekend winners when we come back from this break. We got Devin Snow. But the Trinidad Chambliss stuff, like, it just felt like it's like, well, there's no rules anymore. He's going to get the waiver. Like, that's like denied 4 times. I know they're going to go to court. It does not look like he's going to be able to play. I think he's got, and for him, he's got to pivot to the NFL pretty quickly here.
Yeah, just give it up.
Yeah.
Like, just stop the lawsuits. Like,
They're holding a spot for him at Senior Bowl. Like, just take it. You're ready. Go play. Go to the league.
oh, you're a senior, so go to the NFL.
All right. Weekend winners when we come back here. Oh, no, TB.
Off the bench.
All right. Go to ktozblinds.com. ktozblinds.com is the website. Brandon Barton and team going to come out, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. How do I know that? Well, they've done it for me, and they'll do it for you as well. I mean, it really is incredible when they come out and, like, this is your house. You bought this house. You've lived in this house, and you think you know what you need. And then, like I said, Brandon Barton's going to come out, and he's going to like, actually, this is where you need to put this. This is going to help this. This is going to save you money here. And it's really incredible to see it in action. And, again, they've done it for me. It's inside, it's outside, and sometimes it is both interior and outdoor living. ktozblinds.com.
Right, K to Z, interiors and outdoor living. Upgrade your living space, whether that's indoors, outdoors, from blinds, faux wood, aluminum, shades, Roman shades, roller shades, woven shades, shutters, wood. They got everything. They can upgrade your house. Give them a call or go see them. K2ZBlinds.com.